Okay, hello and welcome to the 28th episode of Quizzing with the Members. We have a new champion, Anshula, and we'll have 3 new challenges today. 2 of them have been here before. One of them is making its debut on Quizzing with the Members. Before we start the episode, a lot of you ask how to be a part of this. We have a membership program where you can become a member, become an exhaustive member, and then we put out a form on our YouTube community where you can share your intention to be a part of this, and then we randomly select 3 people every time we do a new episode of Quizzing the Members. We try and do at least 2 episodes every month. We're trying to increase it to 3 and maybe even 4 soon. Okay, cool. On that note, let me call the 4 contestants of this episode. First up is the defending champion, Anshula.
Hi, KV.
Welcome, Anshula. Is it the first time you're being introduced as a defending champion? You've been...
Yeah, but it's fun just to be here. Yeah.
Yes. We have 3 people here trying to take your spot. We'll see. Our first challenger is an IT project manager who's based in Dubai, watches and plays a bunch of sports. He's a Chelsea, RCB, and Nadal enthusiast. Okay. Please call Apurv. Apurv, how is your life as a sports fan?
Very hard right now.
Okay. Full sympathies from
Yeah.
who are not Chelsea or RCB fan. You're also a Van Gogh fan. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. Van Gogh is also not wasn't doing too well when he was alive. Anyway, okay. Our third contestant in this episode has been here before. He was born in Mumbai, studied in Udupi in Karnataka, and then worked in Bangalore, and then currently lives in Dublin, Ireland, for past many years, and works at Amazon, and is into 3D printing and all, does barbecue and all, and also watches a lot of stand-up comedy. Give it up for Deepesh.
Hi, KV.
ना क्या build-up Okay, you're not a Van Gogh fan, you're a Majnu Bhai fan, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Greatest painter since Van Gogh. Okay, Deepesh, we'll have fun. You've been here, you know how this works. Calling the last contestant, he's also been here. Did his engineering from Delhi, moved to Toronto for his masters, currently works in a tech role at a bank. Big movie buff, has started making short films as a hobby. And okay, give it up for Ravi. Ravi, we met at Toronto Film Festival, TIFF, right? Nice. Next time I'm there, you can shoot one short film with me. I'll be happy to work with you. Okay, cool. Let's have fun. Anshula, Apurv, Deepesh, Ravi. We'll start.
Yes.
All of you know how this works, so we'll straight jump into the quiz. The order is Anshula, Apurv, Deepesh, Ravi, the order in which you guys were called. Second half, the order will be Ravi, Deepesh, Apurv, Anshula. I'm very excited about this set. It's very, very fun. Fun quiz. Very excited. Okay, cool. Anshula, you're direct. This is one of those sort of direct visual questions. So if anybody's listening to the episode while driving and all, can pause and see the image to answer. ID this new character unveiled by Clash of Clans. Okay, so the character that you see on screen is a new character unveiled by Clash of Clans. Just tell me, who is this guy?
Is this like a character called John Cena?
John Cena? Not a bad guess now that you see it. Yes. And you can actually see him. Nice. Okay, going to Apurv. Not John Cena.
Oli Holland.
Yes, Apurv, your love for football has come to help you. Not a Chelsea player, but a Manchester City player. Apurv, you're right. First points on board. 11 points. This is, of course, Erling Haaland, Norwegian footballer, plays for Manchester City, and that's him. I think it's the first ever like a real life individual who's also a character on Clash of Clans. Okay, cool. That's why it was in news. Very current affairs. 11 points there to Apurv, which means the next direct will be to Deepesh. Okay, Deepesh, I'm talking about a certain 2014 movie. This 2014 movie received high praises from critics due to achievement of a certain feat, something similar to 2013 movie Gravity. Alfred Hitchcock also tried the same thing, something similar for his movie Rope. When this was told to Mike Nichols by the director of this 2014 movie, Mike Nichols predicted that it would be a disaster because a single mistake from the actor will lead to comedy. This feat led to the script taking an unusually long time to finish. I want 2 things from you. First, which movie are we talking about? And also, what feat did the movie achieve? Or like, what are we talking about?
I don't know the movie, but is the feat related to like where there is only single or two actors in the movie?
Okay. No, going to Ravi.
Is it Birdman by Alejandro Inarritu and the entire movie is a single take?
Nice. Nice. Nice film knowledge coming in handy, Ravi. Nicely done. 11 points there to Ravi. Perfect answer. This is correct. 11 point, we are talking about Birdman, and like Ravi said, the director, of course, is Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu. Birdman was made to look as though the whole film was shot in one single shot. Okay, and that is what we were talking about. To go back to the question, Gravity also had an attempt to something similar. Hitchcock tried it with Rope, and then Mike Nichols, the legendary director, said that don't try this. But he did, and of course, it's a classic, Birdman. Okay. 11 points there to Ravi, which means I come to Anshula now. Anshula, X was an influential Punjabi artist and live stage performer, often called the Elvis of Punjab. His first recorded song was Takwe Te Takwa, and his hits include Pehle Lalkare Naal and the devotional song Baba Tere Nankana. X's vivid language, high-pitched vocals, and novel compositions, accompanied by Tumbi, made him popular. His music was influenced by the Punjabi village life in which he grew up. On 8th March 1988, at the height of his popularity, X and his partner Amarjot were killed along with two members of their band in an assassination which remains unsolved. Who are we talking about?
Amar Singh Chamkila.
Yes, that is correct. 10 points there to Anshula. It is Chamkila. I know it's an easy one, but I really wanted to have a Chamkila question in our quiz also because I saw it like yesterday. And I was like, I absolutely loved this movie. I don't know, I loved it more than I should have, I feel. Like I didn't expect it to be so good. And I've been obsessed with the music and his life and everything. So like, एक question तो इस पे होना चाहिए.
Rahman Imtiaz back.
Sorry, Ravi?
I just said Rahman Imtiaz back. Basically.
Oh,
that's
Rahman
the-
Imtiaz. Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, I was just telling a friend of mine that I've loved an Imtiaz movie after a very, very long time. And also a Rahman album after a very long time. But yeah, nice. Anshula gets 10 points for this, which means the next direct will come to Apurv. Okay, Apurv, the French Fencing Federation has officially recognized a famous form of fighting as an official sport. This version is not capable of cutting people like the original version. The equipment and sounds produced by this make it seem like the real thing. What is this new form of fencing? What have they made? What have they recognized as an official sport? The French Fencing Federation.
I don't know the official name, but sensing has it anything to do with the Vision Pro and using that and playing with that?
Okay, so basically doing the same thing but with like a Vision Pro, so you
Yeah.
feel like you're actually no, going to Deepesh.
It's just a random guess. Is it something to do with Star Wars and lightsaber?
I'll give it to you. I was actually just waiting for somebody to say lightsaber. 11 points there to Deepesh. We are talking about lightsaber dueling. Okay, so the big hint, of course, was the sound they make and the equipment. I hope that was the big hint. And also similar to fencing. So lightsaber dueling. Nicely done. All four of you are on board after just 4 questions. 10, 11, 11, 11. Beautiful. Great start. Okay. Since Deepesh got it right, the next direct will come to Ravi. Ravi, looking at a 2-word answer, dash dash is a musical genre that originated in the late 1980s in the United Kingdom. It has been described as a psychedelic fusion of hip hop and electronica with slow tempos and an atmospheric sound, often incorporating elements of jazz, soul, funk, reggae, dub, R&B, and other forms of electronic music, as well as sampling from movie soundtracks and other eclectic sources. Tell me, what genre are we talking about? We're looking at a 2-word answer.
Okay, I can't think of a specific genre. So, okay, I'll give a random guess. I want to say house, but it's not a 2-word. I'll just say Swedish house.
No, not Swedish House. Going to Anshula.
Um, okay, I also just make something up and say mm, trance wave.
Okay, no, going to Apurv.
Pass, KV.
Okay, passing to Deepesh.
Yeah, I don't want to pass. I don't know many form of music that came from UK, at least. The recent one I can think of is grime, but I don't know if it's right.
No. Okay, we'll start again with Ravi. I'll give you a hint, and any one of you can stop me at any point, okay, from further hints. So two-word answer, of course. And it's a play on hip hop. There's a word play on hip hop. Okay. And just combine hip hop with psychedelic, not the word psychedelic, but things that you associate with psychedelic music and things around psychedelic. And is that giving you some sort of a clue? I see Ravi nodding his head. Okay, okay, cool. Ravi, do you want to start?
Is it trip hop?
Nicely done. I love it when people crack these kind of answers, like proper deduction. Trip hop. Yes, not hip hop, but trip hop. Okay, so fusion of hip hop and psychedelic and electronica and all that. Nice. Ravi gets 5 for this, which means I come back to Anshula for the next question. Okay, Anshula, what 3-letter abbreviation do you think this jersey has? Okay, another visual question, another reminder for people who are just listening to the episode. Just pause, look at the visual. What 3-letter abbreviation do you think this jersey has?
Multiple options.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just go with like HRH, His Royal Highness.
Nice, nicely done. 10 points there to Anshula. It is HRH. Well done. It is HRH. And of course, now everything fits. His Royal Highness and of course, King Charles. HRH. Whoa, super. Okay, 10 points there to Anshula, which means now we come to Apurv. Apurv, this is a brand question, so your answer will be a famous brand. It is a brand that was first sold by Block Drug, which was or is a Brooklyn, New York-based company established in 1907 by pharmacist Alexander Block. It was first marketed in 1967 as a desensitizing product based on a strontium chloride formulation, owned by Haleon now and marketed under the name Shumitech in Japan. Which famous brand are we talking about?
Can I ask something first,
Yes.
Alexander?
Yes.
So, outside of Japan, it has a different name.
Yes.
Okay.
We all know it as a different name than Shumitech.
And KV, is there a reason why the product has apostrophe?
Not really. It's just that we've hidden what the actual product is.
I'll
Okay.
go this way. Just thinking, it's by detergent by any chance, or is it like Ariel?
No, not Ariel. Ariel is PNG. Going to Deepesh?
I cannot think of anything. I'll just go by guess. Dettol?
Not Dettol. Dettol is RB. Going to Ravi?
The desensitizing part is really throwing me off, but I'll take a guess. Is it betadine?
Not Betadine. Going to Anshula?
I'm like thinking of something completely different. Is it Sensodyne?
It is Sensodyne. I think desensitizing was the most
Yes.
important clue in fact, Ravi. We had to think of something sensitive and desensitize that using the toothpaste for sensitive teeth. We're talking about Sensodyne, okay? Daily sensitivity protection, okay? Sensodyne. Sensodyne, probably world's most famous anti-sensitive, whatever, sensitive. So, and now you see pharmacist and chloride also should lead you somewhere around dental, chloride, fluoride. Okay, nice. Sensodyne is great. 13 points there to Anshula for Sensodyne. And we come back to Apurv for another similar brand question, pharmacist and also sensitive. Okay, we have reached a very sensitive point in this quiz, guys. Okay, Apurv, it is a line of skincare products from the Swiss company Galderma, including cleansers, bar soap, cream, lotion, and moisturizers. These are the things that the company makes. It was developed in 1947 in Texas and is commonly sold at grocery stores and pharmacies throughout the United States, Canada, India, and Nepal, among other countries. Now, one of the USPs of the brand has been that historically, Their products have had limited ingredients and mostly they're fragrance free. And mostly, historically, their first product, for instance, did not contain soap. This has made the brand the top choice among doctors and pharmacists for people with sensitive skin. In fact, they call themselves #1 doctor recommended skincare brand. Okay, which brand do you think we are talking about?
Very specifically, Nepal is mentioned, so it's quite curious.
But don't get distracted. Yeah, it's quite popular in India, quite popular in Nepal. And I've also seen it in pharmacies in US and Canada. So yeah, there in all these countries.
Think of a Swiss brand. That is, guess, L'Oreal. No, it's not Swiss.
No, not L'Oreal. Going to Deepesh.
I'm just thinking like what could be the common brand between United States and India will only be sold. No, I cannot think of anything. I'll say Lifebuoy.
Not Lifebuoy. Going to Ravi.
Is it Lubriderma by any chance?
No. Going to Anshula.
I had two guesses and I was hoping someone would eliminate one.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll say, is it Pears?
Not Pears. Pears.
Okay.
Pears is Unilever. So what Lifebuoy. Okay, we'll start again with Apurv. Okay. So the reason why we have this question is this brand has been a focus of like marketing case studies in India of late, because most marketers in India are very surprised to why this brand is becoming so popular. Okay, because they don't do traditional advertising as much as some of the names that we saw, like L'Oreal or Lifebuoy or Peers. But for some reason, this brand is everywhere at every pharmacist. It's one of the best performing skincare brand in India right now. So the thing is, and the reason we have focused a lot on this doctor thing is because one of the reasons is that this brand just somehow has cracked this doctor route where it just seems very clinical compared to most of these other brands that you think of when you think of skincare. Like the face wash doesn't have any fragrance as such. Again, something that you associate with most face washes. Or their positioning, like the branding and just the overall packaging and all is very as a technical / doctor type. So think in that zone. That's my first hint. Second is a more direct hint. The brand starts with C. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The brand starts with C. C for Charlie. We will start whenever Apurv is it.
Go in my head. Can't think of the name. Clear something clear.
Not clear. Going to Deepesh.
I was thinking clean and clear, maybe.
No, not clean and clear. Going to Ravi.
Can't believe I'm blanking out on the name. I know this, but because it's round 2 and with the hint. I want to pass, but I'm blanking out on the name.
Okay.
Cetaphil.
That is correct. Like, why were you passing, Ravi?
I don't know. I was
It is
blanking out.
Cetaphil.
Okay.
Well done. It is Cetaphil. I'm sure you guys have seen this brand for sure. I mean, yeah. Was this your second choice, Anshula? Or
Yeah, I kind of wanted to stop the hints before you gave the first letter, but
okay.
yeah,
Oh, damn
it
it.
was okay. No,
Yeah.
but I myself was
Yeah.
worried it would be wrong. Yeah, but
Yeah. And Apurv, were you also visualizing this brand when you were thinking?
This logo, because I have this at home as well.
Okay, cool. And Ravi, well done. Never pass. Good validation to the hypothesis. Never pass. Okay, 5 points there to Ravi, and that brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a quick look at the score. Anshula on the back of 10 for Amar Singh Chamkila, 10 for HRH, and 10 for Sensodyne. Sorry, 13 for Sensodyne is on 33. Apurv has 11 for Erling Haaland. Deepesh has 11 for Lightsaber Dueling. Okay, Ravi has 11 for Birdman, 5 for Trip Hop, and 7 for Cetaphil. So 23 for Ravi, which means Ravi is on second right now. Anshula leading with 33, followed by Apurv and Deepesh on 11 each. But second half fully left. We'll now start with Ravi, Deepesh, Apurv, Anshula. Ravi, this is your direct. After winning the 1924 Olympics, the Uruguayan team faced a friendly match in Buenos Aires against Argentina, where they suffered defeat due to a goal scored by left winger Cesario Onzari. The Uruguayan team contested the goal, alleging that their goalkeeper had been pushed while the ball was in the air, but their protest went unheard. This incident led to the creation of a specific term referring to this type of goal. What is this special type of goal called, where a goal is scored directly off a corner kick without contact by any other player?
Not a lot of idea about football, sadly. I'll just take a random guess of the only term that I know around this. Is it offside?
Not offside, going to Deepesh.
The timeline doesn't match, but also, I mean, it's some hand of God. No, I don't think.
Not hand of God, going to Apurv.
Is it Panelka?
No, passing to Anshula.
I was hoping it won't come to me. I don't know, just like a curved ball, maybe something.
No. Okay, we'll start again with Ravi. So the first hint is you really don't need to know football to crack this. Okay, you can actually crack this only from this question. You don't need to know, in fact, anything. Forget football, nothing in the world. Okay, so there's a reason they named this goal, or there's a reason this goal is called X. It's because of this story. Okay, so the answer comes from this story. So the answer is literally in the question. Okay, so the answer is dash goal. And you just need to fill in that blank by something from the question. Okay, is that enough? Should we take a round with that? And don't overthink. It's a very easy question, so to speak.
I have a guess because of that hint. Is it wing goal?
Not win goal, going to Deepesh.
I don't know. Cesario goal.
Not Cesario goal, but yeah, we are starting now. We have two more options to pick from. Apurv and Anshula. Apurv,
Is it Onzari?
is
Is
it
Onzari?
Onzari goal? No. Going to Anshula.
So no, is it an air goal?
Not an air goal. Oh, you guys missed the most obvious one from the question, which is the Olympic goal. Okay, it's called Olympic goal or Olympico. Okay, Olympic goal, and people often wonder why, why do you call this goal as Olympic goal? It's because the story of this, first time it happened after 1924 Olympic. And so, yeah, so it started being called as Olympico. Very few players managed to do that. For example, Beckham did it once for playing for LA Galaxy in 2011 against Chicago Fire. Okay, so nobody gets points for Olympic goal, which means we come back to Ravi for the next direct. Ravi, on February 24, 1982, Scott McNeely, Andy Bechtolsheim, and Vinod Khosla, all graduates from the same university, founded Sun Microsystems. All you need to tell me is, what does the Sun in Sun Microsystems stand for?
So it is an acronym, right? Getting confused between two routes I can take. Okay. Is it from the name of the university that they graduated from? So the acronym stands for Stanford undergrad or something like that.
I'll get back to you. Going to Deepesh.
I am thinking in the same line. So I was thinking Stanford University.
Stanford University. Then N. Oh, you're saying UN is from university. Okay. Going to Apurv.
On top of that, I'll pass.
Okay, Apurv passes. We go to Anshula.
Yeah, that's on the same name. I'll just say something like Stanford University Nanotechnology.
No, I was hoping somebody gets the exact answer so I don't have to split, but nobody really gave the exact answer. So I'll give some points to Ravi and actually close this, because Ravi brought Stanford in the picture and nobody really added anything to that. Although Deepesh did say university, but I mean, that's barely an addition. So I'll give some, I won't give full 10 to Ravi. I'll give you maybe 6 or 7, 7 to Ravi and close this. The answer is Stanford University Network. That's all. Okay, so they named it after their college's network. Like they used to have these workstations, Sun 1, Sun 2, and all. So, and that's why we said all graduated from the same university. That was a clue to think towards Stanford. Stanford University Network is what Sun stands for in Sun Microsystems. Okay, 7 to Ravi. But just to clarify, if anybody else would have said Stanford University Network, I would have given full points to them and not like, yeah. Okay. 7 to Ravi, which means the next direct will be to Deepesh. Will Follow the Drinking Gourd is an African American folk song which was used to guide fugitive slaves to freedom. Bigfoot gonna show you the way. Follow the drinking gourd. Keep on moving, the old man say. Follow the drinking gourd. Think I hear the angels say. Follow the drinking gourd. Stars in the heaven gonna show you the way. Follow the drinking gourd. All I want from you is, what's the drinking gourd being referred to here?
I can only think of like the movement basically to help underground railway tunnels.
Underground railway? No. Going to Apurv?
Some kind of a road sign, which is common that
Like a road sign? No, no,
Yeah.
no. Going to Anshula?
No, I don't know. I'll just say the sun.
Sun?
Yeah.
No. Going to Ravi?
Take a random guess. Is it the coffee route or
No.
the okay?
No. Okay, we'll start again with Deepesh. But first things first, apart from the hint, Deepesh, you were, you know, you were somewhat on not really the right track, but because you mentioned Underground Railway, and the song was usually sung by the conductors of the Underground Railway. So that's not a hint. I was just saying that you were on a good track in some sense. Okay, now back to the hint. Essentially, you guys have to understand what's happening. There are slaves back in during like that era in the US who are basically escaping or they are trying to go somewhere, right? Now, drinking gourd is something that's giving them direction. This is an era where you don't have Google Maps or they don't have maps, so they have to follow something. Huh? This is understood by all of you? Okay. Now, if you read the lyrics, I think the last line is the biggest clue. The last line is the biggest clue. Anshula was on a good track, but you generally don't escape during the day. Okay. So we'll take a round with that. Okay, with these two clues. Focus on
Okay.
the last line, and
Is it like following the North Star?
I'll give it to you, Deepesh, because it was hint. North Star is good enough. I would have accepted Polaris, North Star. Yeah, we were actually specifically looking for Big Dipper, but that's fine because Big Dipper eventually they used to see only because it could point them to North Star. So eventually they were following North Star. And obviously they had to go north, right? Because they were escaping. So they wanted to go north to escape slavery. And they had to just follow the Big Dipper, which is known as the drinking gourd. And which, because Big Dipper will point you to North Star. So just keep following that through the night and you will achieve freedom. Okay, cool. 5 points there to Deepesh. And we come to Apurv for the next question. Okay, Apurv, from Dash to the Fjords is the uproarious tale of cricket in Iceland. How the national press believed a stag party from Oxford. Stag party from Oxford was the official England team. How Sky Sports accidentally sent a crew to televise an Icelandic cricket cup final that didn't exist. Written by Kit Harris, commentator for BBC Sports. Filling the blank with a suitable word. This is the book cover. The book is called From Dash to the Fjords, the saga of Icelandic cricket. What word do you think fits this title?
going with the rhymes, is it Lords?
Yes, nicely done. Great panel, yeah. Very nice. Yeah, that's all you had to crack. You had to see what rhymes, what has a good rhythm to the book. From Lords to the Fjords. Nice. Lords to the Fjords. 10 points there to Apurv. And now we come to Anshula for the next direct. Shown here is a 2000 American crime comedy film directed by Jonathan Lynn. The title of the film is a colloquial American English phrase with its origin that goes back to the Second World War, when aircraft machine gun belts were about of certain lengths. The Vickers gun, as fitted to aircraft during the First World War, usually had ammunition containers capable of accommodating linked belts of 350 to 400 rounds. And it was thought that the average length of these belts is the origin of the phrase. Just give me the phrase or the title of the film. It's the same title of the film or the phrase. They're both the same.
Vaguely remember some Matthew Perry movie with this name and some relation with this. I'll just say the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, full 10 points. It is the whole 9 yards. Okay, whole 9 yards. Well done. Whole 9 yards. Let's call Bruce Willis, Matthew Perry. Whole 9 yards. Okay, 10 points there to Anshula. Okay, next direct will be to Ravi, but just telling you guys that this is probably one of the greatest questions ever in quizzing. I've been waiting for this question right from the beginning, and my heart will overflow with happiness if somebody gives me the exact answer I'm looking for. Okay, we'll start with Ravi. Ravi, just look at this image and tell me, what do you think should be the apt title for this image if this was a poster for a TV show? Okay, so just like you guys have done it in this quiz where you guys got Trip Hop, you got HRH, you got Lots, so try and be as creative, smart, quizzical, whatever, and tell me what should be, or basically in one line, what show's poster is this?
And just to be clear, both the image is of the same person on both the sides, right?
Here, no, the two images that we see, right?
Yeah. The face
yeah.
is the okay.
It's the same person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can't figure out the play on the show. Okay, I think I know. So the play on the show is Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and this is the Rene Descartes. Quite, the axis, basically Descartes. So keeping up with the Descartesians.
Going to Deepesh.
Yeah, I was in the similar thought. No, the only thing I can think of is like keeping up with Descartes.
What's your answer, Deepesh? Sorry.
Keeping up with Descartes.
Keeping up with Descartes. Okay. Going to Apurv.
Big brother. Pass.
Pass. Okay. Passing to Anshula.
I mean, I had was keeping up with the Cartesians.
Yes.
Is what I had, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Two things. I intentionally didn't react much to Ravi. Yeah, you're so much there because that would cloud everyone else's guess. It was also a little disappointing. Ravi, you went all the way to Descartes. You went all the way to keeping up with the Kardashian. Now you can just see this is there is a beautiful wordplay waiting for you right there. One step. You can see the coordinates there. They are named after
I
keeping up
overthought.
with the Cartesians is all we were looking for.
I actually said that as well almost, but yeah, I just overthought it.
Yeah. I mean, it was right there, keeping up with the Cartesians and not, Kardashians. So obviously, it's people who don't get it. This is the keeping up with the Kardashians, and this is Rene Descartes, and the Cartesian geometry and Cartesian all is named after him. So all you had to do was keeping up with the Cartesians and not keeping up with the Descartes. You were right there, Ravi. I'm feeling so bad. But
I couldn't go beyond what Ravi said. That was only just so we are on.
Yeah, and that's why I was very like, oh, okay, let me not cloud anyone's judgment. Let me make everyone think from scratch. Because if I said you're almost there, people will just keep saying something aage piche. Oh man.
Very fun question though. This was such a fun question. Love it.
I mean, yeah. That's why I was like, "Arey yaar, tu yahan tak pahunch gaya. Just tell me this." Because shout out to Sushant from our team. I think it is Sushant's question, and we laughed so much last night on this question. We were all like, "Wow, this is crazy." Keeping up with the Cartesians. I'm like dropping hints that I'm think. This is a scene from the show, guys. Okay. This is too funny. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to split points, like I said and clarified earlier in the Sun question also. But I'm also feeling so bad giving full 13 to Anshula. Because Ravi was almost there.
I still can't believe this.
Anshula, did was this your answer right from the beginning when you saw this?
Yeah.
Keeping up with the, yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that expression also. Yeah, keeping up with the Cartesians. So in that sense, it's fair also, because why should we deduct point for something she knew and it eventually came to her. Okay, man. Okay, cool. No, so I had said in the beginning, and for wordplay questions, I've been very this thing in the past also, that I want the exact answer, keeping up with the Cartesians. And so even for Stanford, we didn't give any points to anyone else. Cool. Okay. So we'll give 13 to Anshula. This is keeping up with the Cartesians. Okay. And we come back to Ravi. Ravi, tell me, which company is partnering with Election Commission of India to raise awareness among voters? India Today.
Sorry.
Yeah, go for it, Ravi.
Is it Spotify?
Yes, it is Spotify, as you can see in the image. Enough hints for Spotify. India Vote Today and unlock a special playlist made just for you. Spotify. Okay, 10 points there to Ravi, which means the next direct will come to Deepesh. Deepesh, Kaisa is a fictional dryad portrayed as a goddess of X. It's a goddess of X. The concept of Kaisa originated in a 658 line poem called Scatia Ludus, published in 1527 by Hieronymus Vida, which describes in Latin Virgilian hexameters, a X game between Apollo and Mercury in the presence of the other gods, and among them a dryad of X named Scatia. In it, to avoid unclassical words such as Rhoecus or Alphinus, they are described as stars or archers. The computer program that won the first World Computer X Championship in 1974 was also named Kaisa. Antonio Radic has also created a X-based manga named Age of Kaisa, depicting a post-apocalyptic world ruled by artificial intelligence. All I want from you is, this Kaisa is the goddess of what? What is X?
I'm thinking of all the Roman gods. I don't know. I mean, like, based on the timeline, like, is it X a kind of a game?
Okay.
Is it Tetris?
Not Tetris. Going to Apurv.
Of World Computer Games, is it Minesweep?
Minesweeper?
No, yeah.
No. Going to Anshula.
is it chess?
It is chess. 12 points there to Anshula. It is chess. We are talking about chess. Kaisa is the goddess of chess. Okay. Do you guys follow chess online, like YouTube channel, streaming? Anyone?
No.
Okay. Okay. If you do, then you would know this. Antonio Radic is actually Agad Matter, his name. Okay. This is the chess. Okay, cool. That brings us to the end of this Quizzing with Members. One of the best episodes we've had in a long time, because all four of you were fantastic. Quizzing standards were very good. It was fun. And all four of you did reasonably well. And there was nice. Loved it overall. Okay, let's take a look at the score. Ravi had 23 in the first half, got 7 for Stanford University Funda in the second half, and 10 for Spotify. And almost got the keeping up.
It's gonna haunt me.
Yeah. Because while all these not lots, but chess and Spotify was on, in back of the mind, I was still thinking of keeping, because you got the show, you identified Descartes.
It was just the wordplay. I wasn't able to get the
Yeah.
word.
Because the other way to look at it is कि poster दे ही दिया है, Descartes दे ही दिया है, तो तेरे को क्या करना है? So all you had to do was to
Right.
come up with the exact this
I
thing.
still had fun. I mean, that was I loved that question.
Loved it.
I'm glad that it came to me.
Yeah. Okay, Deepesh had 11 in the first half, got 5 for the Big Dipper, North Star Funda, and Deepesh ends on 16. Well done, Deepesh. I'll see you again in one of our quizzes. Apurv had 11 in the first half and got 10 for Lords in the second half. 21 for Apurv. Apurv's love for cricket and football has come in handy.
Yeah.
Yes. And Anshula with 33 in the first half got 10 for the whole 9 yards, and then 13 for keeping up with the Cartesians, and 12 for chess. And Anshula successfully defends her title and ends on 68. Well played, Anshula. You were fantastic, but so were you, Ravi, and so were you, Apurv and Deepesh. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, good game, everyone. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.